Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure it is to have you here live and in charge for the Asphalt Outlaws Racing Series. Darlington 140. I know it says Darlington 125 on the on the first screen. Sorry about that. That was a typo on my error there, but it is what it is. Good to see everybody out there. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. You're all amazing. Of course, you get to have a ton of fun and sit back and relax for some Friday night racing truck series action on iRacing. And that is the main focus for tonight. Race information for you. Darlington, the lady in black, the Darlington stripe, whatever you want to call it. This track is a ton of fun, and I'm curious to see how these drivers are going to handle this wonderful track. 1.3 miles in length. They're going to run about 140 miles, 141.4, I do believe, for the 109 laps for the drivers. Stage end is going to be on lap 40, 50% fuel, 4 sets of tires, plus the tires that they start on. So that will be the way they make things roll. Now, we talk about track temperature being very important here at Darlington. Grip is going to be in effect because Darlington, going into the nighttime, is going to have a ton. 94 degrees for the track temperature here for the drivers. At the start of the race, 67 degrees on the air temperature. 13% humidity means it might be slick at first, but there will be some grip later on as the track cools down. Starting grid for the drivers. Bill Hales is going to be your pole sitter. Bill is going to rock and roll with Dougie Higgins to the outside. Speaking of Dougie, thank you for the like out there. Lisa, and thank you for the like as well. Much love to you out there. Appreciate you. John Cialino is going to be that third driver in the mix, and we're going to see Eric Hegdal in the number 4 spot, driving the number 4. Jeremy Talley and company back here is going to have Kevin Winker to the outside. Current points leader in the series is Kevin Winker. Nick Lawrence in the 51. He's going to bring his throwback truck paint scheme into the mix. He's going to have the 13 of Mark Beverly to his outside. Joey Means and Haas Beverly will make up row number 5. And Roger Strickland and Jesse Calloway will make up row number 6. Moving on down that starting grid. Keith Prince at number 3 will have Michael Miller to his outside. David Smith is going to be back there in that Ford. He's going to have Pat Baldwin to his outside. Good to see Pat out there. Dakota Anglin and Chris Cox will be there in that 9th row. Jesse Wise and Tyler Puckett will be there in row number 10. Will Reinl and Robert Timmons will make up that next row 11. Tyler Beverly and Lance Thompson right there in the back in row 12. Nathan Dahl and Caleb Pettin back there as well. Bill Hales, pole sitter, ready to lead him here as we're getting ready to rock and roll here at Darlington. There is Fred the Barney Flagman high above the stands. There's the pace truck for iRacing, ready to rock and roll as well. Always a pleasure to have the staff aboard. Pace lap's about to begin. If you haven't done so, make sure you reach up, hit that like button. Hit the notification bell, let you know when we go live for all the iRacing broadcasts, and make sure you follow me on twitch.tv/Signature Esports for all my personal gaming streams and all the things that I do out there in that regard. Always fun to have everybody out there. I believe we're going to be playing some Warzone after we get done with this today. Drivers take off. Pace truck leads them around here. And the Country Time Lemonade Toyota Tundra looks to be super fast today. It'll be Bill Hills in a Toyota, Dougie Higgins Jr. in a Ford, and John Cialino in a Chevy. Eric Hegdal in a Ford, Jeremy Talley in a Chevy, Kevin Winker in a Chevy as well. So Toyota makes up that number 1 spot. 2 Fords and a slew of Chevrolets. Next Ford in the pack is going to be way back here in 15th, and he and Pat Baldwin are both going to be driving Fords. Next Toyota is going to be Chris Cox and Jesse Wise for the drivers. Pace truck dives off, and through the gears we go. Darlington Raceway, 109 laps, 40 lap stage. Green flag's going to wave right about now. Drivers into the corner, side by side. Very tough to pass here, and the wall is going to be very tricky for a lot of drivers. As the track progresses, 53 makes it clear. Dougie Higgins Jr. in second, rolling through the corners. And is going to have a good exit right now. Bill Hales holding on. John Ciolino in second. Jesse Calloway involved in something back there. We'll have to take a he's sideways. No cautions if they're low enough on the racetrack. So Calloway looked like he got free off the corner right there. No damage to him, so he was able to save it. So he's going to be able to get back up to speed. He is going to have some company very quickly, though, as they start to bring the speed, bring the laps, and bring the overall feel of these trucks. Bill Hales out front, 0.4 of a second over Dougie Higgins Jr. 2 laps in. John Ciolino in third. Eric Hegel in fourth. How many drivers have moved up a spot? Only a couple. Keith Prince is up a spot from the start of the race. He had a good start to it. Michael Miller right behind him up a spot as well. David Smith up a spot. Dakota Anglin up 2. Jesse Wise up 3. Biggest mover of the race, Will Reinl. Will's always the biggest mover of the race. I think he likes starting in the back just so that way he can have that being said. Caleb Patton just picked up another spot. He's going to go to the 5th right now. Jesse Calloway, the driver off the most spots. He and Pat Baldwin trying to just settle in and find their own groove. Fastest lap of the race just ran 29.66 right there. And I tell you what, that's pretty darn close to the Cup cars. We watched the Cup cars run 29.4s yesterday. And that was, I think the fastest lap was like a 29.39 or something like that. So that's it's pretty impressive. Jeremy Talley just ran a 29.52. And we'll just have to see what folks are doing. Will Reinl had to jump to pit. Something happened to Will. Dakota Anglin involved in something here. He's got some damage. Caution's going to come out. We'll have to see what happened to cause Will to do it. What happened to Will Reinl here? Will was right here. I think he hit the flat part, and then, he did. He jumped to pits. Dakota Anglin right here is a better view. 17 was right there behind the 69, carrying 98 was to the high side. And the 17 had to check up there, and the 515 of Chris Cox was right there. So out of the gas, and the 515 gets right to the bumper of that driver. So first caution of the race, and of course all of our cautions. Hence there forward for at least the next 8 weeks. Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast is our caution sponsor. Thank you to all the folks over there, AJ Coppola and Matt and all the guys over there. They released a new podcast this morning about the Hobbit and the 5 armies. If you have not gotten out there and followed those folks, I encourage you to do so. Brian Rinker giving us a like out there. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate you very much. Thank you to all the folks liking on YouTube as well. Much love to you. I wish that that alert did show up. It does show up when you subscribe, so I do appreciate that as well. Out there on Twitch, thank you to the folks out there watching on Twitch as well. Appreciate you. Fast repair for Dakota Anglin. He's going to get that taken care of. One fast repair for the drivers. Bill Hales in the 53 is going to lead them around. They're going to go back to double file here in just about a lap or two. Pause for the cause. And time to hydrate. Alrighty, here we go. Lights are off on the pace truck. Hales, Higgins, Cialino, Hegdal, Jeremy Talley, Kevin Winker, Lawrence Beverly, Joey Means, and Haas Beverly. Gonna line back up. Inside lane for Bill Hales here. Dougie Higgins will restart on the outside. And let's pick ourselves. Let's go, sister. Hey, what's going on out there? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's ride along with David Smith here on the restart just to see how tightly compacted these trucks are going to get when it comes to the inside and the outside lane. 77 a restart outside of this driver. I'll throw up the driver information for you so you can see it on the bottom of your screen. David Smith driving the number 67. He's in a Ford, ready to go here. He's right behind Roger Strickland and the number 1 truck. Looking pretty darn snazzy. Pretty fantastic. They got to get through the gears. And that's the big part about this. Drivers did not come to pit road, so I can understand that. Green flag waves. You see all the check up in front of them. Some drivers getting into the gas just a little bit faster than others. 77's going to drop down. Whoa, 33 almost goes around there. Good accident avoidance as Dave Smith is able to get back into the throttle. The 33 of John Cialino went way back. I think that was John Cialino. No, that was Haas Beverly. Haas got into some stuff there. There's Haas. He's going to be able to rock and roll, moving and grooving. He got collected into the corner just a little bit right there, but he's good to go. They're moving. And we are on like Donkey Kong. Race leader Bill Hales in the Toyota to help Bill fix his profile photos so that way we can get him all situated up there. Dougie Higgins Jr. right behind him. Great Bend, Pennsylvania. Rookie of the Year candidate, I'm assuming. Gotta go ahead and change the driver overrides, folks. .41, 53, Cialino in third. Tally up a spot now. He's picked up some speed. Hegdal back a spot. These drivers have swapped positions for just a moment. Hegdal in a Ford. Mark Beverly up 2 now as they continue to roll forward. 13 driving that beautiful, beautiful throwback paint scheme. Homage to them all. Man, oh man. Kevin Winker trying to rebound. He wants to get up there. He wants to be there at the end. We know that we talked to him last week about what Darlington could do for him, and he's definitely had a good spot. There's Roger Strickland up a spot as well inside the top 10. Roger just working that wheel, and he's got his Black Bandit on lock. Joey Means in the 24, right where he started as well. He's starting to find some speed here at Darlington. Darlington's a great racetrack when it comes to the end-all to be-all on drivability. It takes a routine, and it takes setting up the driver in front of you to be able to make that your own and to be able to find that exit. Right now, the X shape is really working for Bill Hales. Dougie Higgins Jr. back a second. Cialino is picking up some speed. The number 33 finding the corner nice and easy, nice and smooth. Bill Hales' last lap, 30.13. Fastest driver on the racetrack, Nick Lawrence. In the 51, we watched Nick be able to be fast consistently And right now, Nick is finding that bottom groove, getting himself up next to the wall, keeping himself right there on the rear bumper of the 13. And this little 5-car pack is going to be kind of insane to see when they get into the corner. 51's going to have the 13. 13's going to drive down to the corner. He's going to be right there behind the 4. Eric Hegdel on lock, has a good run from on tally there to the inside. That's the exit that we're talking about. You've got to have the exit. Now he's going to have the entrance into 1 as the 2 is up next to the wall side by side. This is the battle for 4th. Hegdel makes a move, gets himself back in a position where he started. Tally does the same thing. Does look like Beverly checks up a little bit. 51 of Nick Lawrence almost made that move to the bottom, but a little bit free. As now this 4-pack of drivers starts to work on it. Cialino was starting to catch Dougie Higgins Jr. Last time by, he was a little bit slow, so now Dougie's picking up the pace. 30.29 to Bill Hales, 30.41 as they come around and continue to complete laps here. 18 of 109 down the backstretch. Angled backstretch into turn 3 and 4. The angles are very important. 53 utilizing the high line here. He's going to drop himself into the corner, work the field. Mark Beverly making a pass on Jeremy Talley. Looks like the 13 found a little extra speed. There goes the 51 of Nick Lawrence, looking like he's going to drop into the corner as well. Talley might be just trying to save a little bit here. Nick keeps it out. Oh, a little bit of a wiggle. It's right to the back right quarter panel of the number 2 truck. And resets and works back into it. Joey Means trying to get back as well. Kevin Winker off a few spots. He's off 3 from the start of the race. Anthony Garland says, "Get at it, Bill." He's getting at it. Cialino drops back 2.25 seconds. Dougie Higgins Jr. in 2nd. Eric Hegdel in 4th. Mark Beverly in 5th. Let's go back into the pack, too. We've got some drivers still working on it. There's the 9 of Jesse Calloway off 7. Don't count him out just yet. He's able to work, getting himself set up for the rest of the field. Nathan Dahl right behind the 27 of Caleb Patton, who gets into the wall, and now a whole nose into the back bumper of the 27. And that was about timing there. If that was about timing, I just had it. Will Rhino involved in something. He gets free off the corner. He has to reset. I think that's what that was. He went ahead and jumped to pits. Pat Baldwin in the 23 spot off 7. He and Lance Thompson and the 21 working together. The Dakota Angle into the 98. Got his fast repair taken care of. He's able to work. 45 of Tyler Beverly in 21st. He is trying to find the speed. Caleb and Chris working together. Chris Cox still running with that nose damage from earlier. Tyler Beverly trying to get into the groove. Little right side Darlington stripe on the side of that truck. He is moving. Nathan Dahl in the 30. Jesse Calloway in the 9. Tyler Puckett in 16th at 5 spots. The number 5 truck is really working. Keith Prince in front of him. Keith has a nice, clean pink paint scheme. We like it. We always enjoy seeing just the simplicities of life. Dave Smith. There's the 67. Little right side damage. Thank you for sharing, Anthony. I appreciate you. Thank you for the like as well. Much love to you, brother. Jesse Wise in the 69 has the Cookout Toyota locked in. It's got the 22 of Haas Beverly in front of him. Haas trying to rebound from that checkup earlier that put him where he is at. He was running inside the top 10. Right now, he is looking at the 77 of Michael Miller saying, "I'm coming, brother. I'm coming." There's the one of Roger Strickland. Back in pace, he is 10 seconds off the pace, but he is catching the 2 of Jeremy Talley. Talley has some right side damage, and now's the time where you're going to start seeing that right side damage be a huge factor when it comes to old tires. But on new tires, not such a big deal. Kevin Winker in 8th. Got around Jeremy Talley. Joey Means in the 24, up 2 spots. Nick Lawrence in 6th now. He is trying to track down Mark Beverly. Mark Beverly fell back to 4th. I'm sorry, he moved up to 5th. He didn't fall back to 4th. Eric Hegdel is in 4th. Cialino in 3rd. That's the 2 drivers. That's the next blanket you're going to be able to see. And right now, a full second separates Dougie Higgins Jr. and Bill Hales as we start to continue to click down some laps. 25 of 109. And I'm sure these things are starting to feel like a handful. Haas goes to the inside of Roger. I think Roger got a little bit off kiltered on that last lap, but the run that Haas had right there passed him like he was almost standing still. Don't count out Roger Strickland yet, though. He's not done. There's a 21 going a lap down. See Lino starting to catch Dougie Higgins Jr. Bill Hales working the field. Driver starting to catch up to Bill. Lap traffic maybe starting to play a factor here. Watch the line for Bill. Drops into turn 1. The exit of turn 2. It's going to be right down at the bottom. Watch him drop in. There he is. He drops in, feathers out the gas, gets himself rolling. Dougie Higgins Jr. trying to do the same thing. Watch the line into 3 and 4. He's going to stay a little bit high here. Gets himself right next to the wall. And then the exit right behind the race leader. They're moving. They're grooving. 29 of 109, 11 laps away from the stage win. That's what they're looking at least. Bill Hales out front for the time being. A quarter second gain. Dougie Higgins Jr. drops in a little bit aggressively. 33 of Cialino gets up to the wall right there. There's the 4 of Eric Hegel. He's going to go to the inside. There it is, the battle for the lead. Bill Hales up high. 41 right there, side by side on the exit. 53 out of the front stretch trying to hold off. The 41 looks like he's going to make that clear and give himself a little bit of room. 53, I think, did get into the wall a little bit there. Maybe a net code pushed him up into the wall because now he's tapped it a couple of times. Cialino on the run, 30 of 109. Carrying speed, he's up into the wall. Cialino gets right there, and the tires really starting to play that factor that we talk about here. Hegdal up high, he gets into the wall. Mark Beverly in 5th, trying to work over the 53. The 13 trying to hold on. John Cialino now catching right back up. Old tires, new tires. Nobody has tires. When they had some tires would have been the 21. Now the 17 back at it again. He is trying to pick up some spots here. So Will try to make that forward work for him. Dakota Anglin off track. Lance Thompson in 22nd. Jesse Calloway in that off 9, but he is working. There's the race leader behind him, Dougie Higgins Jr. Jesse Wise in the 69. Tyler Puckett in the 5. And Dougie trying to do a decent job of being where he's at. He's going to put the 9 a lap down. 9's just going to come to pit road, I think. He might be able to get a free pass here when it comes to green flag pit stops. They'll throw the caution somewhere around lap 40. And that'll be the way it is. It'll be the first caution of the first caution that isn't for incident. Only one caution so far for these drivers, and it's almost send it mode as they work around this racetrack. .45 into the wall. Man, that was unfortunate. Tyler Beverly trying to hold on to that truck. There's this 33 of Cialino. He's going to go back a couple of spots right there. 13 of Mark Beverly goes around. Eric Hegdal into second now. Cialino took a little bit of right, a little bit of nose damage right there. Kind of made me wonder what was happening. Bill Hales in 5th. Dougie Higgins Jr. out front by 1.5 seconds. And trying to cleanly get himself around as many drivers as possible at the moment. A few drivers a couple of laps down Some of the drivers who came to pit road are going to be a lap or two down. Right now, lap times for the leader, 32.24. Fastest lapper, or fastest driver out there, Kevin Winker, 31.61 right now. And the move for Higgins, he gets out of the corner. He takes the Ford, puts it out front. 30 a lap down now. 36 of 109. Somebody in the wall back here. Wasn't Hagdal. Who was that? It was Hagdal. Hagdal got into the wall. Now they're almost 3 wide, getting into the corner. A little bump from the drivers. There's the 30, just trying to run the line, still be competitive, still be fast here. Mark Beverly trying to get around. He's going to be right there. They are almost 3 wide into the corner. 13 drops up high, gets in low, tries to clear himself here so that way the 4 can get around the 30. 53 is going to be right there as well. John Cialino approaching the same spot here. Oh, 53 into the wall, no caution. They're still running, and a lot of drivers up to speed right now, and that's the one of Roger Strickland, who was able to miss that. He's going to be right behind it. Roger came to pit road. I think he was just trying to figure a few things out right now, or being a different pace strategy. Strickland 3 laps down at the moment. It's easy to go that many laps down when it comes to when you go to pit road. 38 of 109. And Dougie Higgins Jr. gets himself set up for the corner right now. Looking at Pat Baldwin to try to put him a lap down. Pat into the corner, 7. Goes high. Dougie Higgins Jr. makes the pass. Is going to roll the corner. 7 rolls the corner just a little bit higher down low. Dougie Higgins Jr. 3-second difference between he and Mark Beverly. 40 of 109. I believe they're going to come around a complete lap 40. Hagdal will be in 3rd. Bill Hales in 4th. John Cialino right now in 5th. Nick Lawrence bouncing up here. He's got a 6th place look right here. 17. Going around right there. He's got some fresh tires. There's the 9 as well. The 9 of Callaway 2 laps down. Trying to get a lap back before he needs to take the free pass. But Dougie Higgins out of 4 will be 3.2 seconds ahead of the field. And this will be where they should throw the caution. There it is. Dougie Higgins Jr. is your Stage 1 winner. Mark Beverly, Hagdal, Hales, Cialino, Lawrence, Winker, Means, Beverly, Haas Beverly in 9th. And Michael Miller in 10th. That'll be your top 10 for the stage. They're going to take a break. Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. Caution break, stage break here for the drivers. And I want to thank them for being a sponsor over here for Signature Esports. They came to us through the Wheels America, but they are booked for the broadcast booth caution segments for at least 9 weeks going forward. So that's going to be a ton of fun. Let's see. Somebody asked me. I saw the message on Maximus and the caution. The caution sponsor that I have is for everything. Just so you know, I saw the message. I'm one of his admins to help him out over there, so I did. You can find Nerds Doing Nerd Things on all of the platforms for podcasting out there, wherever you watch your podcasts. What happened to the 41? Dougie Higgins Jr. on pit road. He is really slow right now. Hopefully nobody gets a black flag here. Kind of wondering what's happening. He is really slow down pit lane. and drivers are having to avoid him. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've got to, and there's other opportunities for sponsorships to be on across all of the leagues. I still need a white flag sponsor. I like broadcast booth sponsors. I like a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, there's lots of things that can be done, but the race sponsorships and the things that leagues do to help build their money, that's all up to them. Their title sponsors and stuff like that. I wanted to start doing things that would carry across all of the segments. Kind of like if you were to go out and get sponsored by somebody on a stream that you did for like a chair that you wanted or something. That kind of the same thing. You know what I mean? Yep. So we wanted to do that. It helps catch up the bills. It helps do a few other things as far as keeping the computer lights on, those kinds of things. So that's what we're trying to do. Trying to make it work. Oh no, for sure. Yeah. Absolutely. And I do have messages. Nate, thank you for the like out there. Matt, thank you for the like as well. I do have his Maximus sports cards tagged in here too, so that way whenever chat starts picking up and things happen out there, like on Twitch and stuff like that, it shows his brand and his Facebook page too, because Austin and I do a lot of work together and love supporting him, love being out there and making him look good. So it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. I'm glad he's enjoying his vacation. That's for sure. Keith Prince dropping to the back. Tyler Puckett dropping to the back. Tyler Beverly looking for a free pass here. Roger Strickland is he's back here somewhere. Something's going on with this truck. I think he might be waiting for the pace truck. I think he was ahead of the pace truck. Don't hold on. Let the pace truck pass. There you go. Woo. Now we should get the free pass. Hopefully he gets the free pass, because he was supposed to be behind the pace truck, and I think he came around and the pace truck didn't keep him there, so it's all good. So he's going to get that free pass. Jeremy Talley's going to get a free pass here as well. So 3 trucks stayed out to get the free pass. Beverly, Hegdal, Cialino, Winker, Beverly, Higgins, Hales, Cox, Smith, Wise. That'll be your top 10. I was kind of wondering what was going on with Dougie there. He was... I wonder if he was trying to fix his settings for his pit stop. I don't know. Nate, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Nate Cogdell Skolky out there. He's going to be changing his Twitch name tomorrow. He's the guy I play Warzone with. Matt Swope out there. When you're done here, I think Elliot's streaming right now. iRacing Warriors Motorsport with a Z. WARRIORZ. If you want some more iRacing action, go check him out. He's racing. 45, 109. 33, 42, 22, 41. Cox in the 515. Hales is back up there in 8th. Wise and Smith. Green flag. He went to Star Wars land, I saw. Tyler Puckett would be your lucky dog right now if he were able to get into a situation where he didn't have a caution. There's Jesse Wise into 69.9 into the wall. He is a couple of laps down at the moment. Right there, the 30 drops into the corner. 69 is going to drive low. 9's going to be right there. 9, whoa! That made me pucker. Toyota trying to get around the 9 who was riding that wall like he owns it. And the 30 right there with him. The 30 is Nathan Dahl in 21st right now. Jeremy Talley trying to battle back as well. Talley 2 laps down. He's trying to get up there to Callaway in that 9 who's 2 laps down. Talley really, when they came to pit road and had to make those things work for themselves, that's kind of what we saw. Eric Hegdal in 2nd, rolling. John Cialino in 3rd. And we'll start seeing just how the green flag pit stops will come into play here towards the end. There's the 22 of Haas Beverly. Really likes Darlington. He's going to be there to the inside of the 42 of Winker. Drops in. Winker lets him have the line. You saw him slow down right there. And I don't blame him. You don't want to get into 3 and 4 side by side. So 1 and 2 you can manage. Oh, Dougie Higgins Jr. taps the wall right there. I do believe he had his nose right there with Kevin Winker. When he dropped into the corner, that right side damage comes into play. He still has some from a little contact I think he made with the wall earlier. 41 drops to the inside. Dougie very fast here. 13 out front by a whole second. Eric Hagel in second right now. Cialino riding along on the back bumper of the 4. Haas Beverly in 5th right now. Dougie Higgins. I'm sorry, Haas Beverly in 4th. Dougie Higgins in 5th. And Bill Hale's right there in the mix. Lap times are going to be good. There's a look from the rearview mirror of Mark Beverly here at Darlington. Caution's going to come out. Tyler Puckett, Jesse Calloway involved. And we'll see what happened here. Here is the number 5. How about a little far chase view? This is where this is going to play a factor. Here it is, number 5. Here's the 2 with the 9, and whoa. Oh, man, he was trying to avoid that, the 9. Oh, man. There's a look at what happened with the 9. Sorry, with Jesse Calloway here. Here's the 9. 2 on the back bumper right here. 2 tries to go low. Oh, the 9 got loose, and it checked up, and he's still free. Oh. He goes up and over Roger Strickland there. And how about one more time for Roger there? Let's go in Roger's cockpit view. That was a little bit crazy. Watch this. Whoa. Whoa! Well, if you were ever to yeet somebody, or what I call the skadoosh moment of the race, well, there it is. The 9 of Jesse Calloway will be in on pit road at the moment, and that'll be the helicopter award of the night, or one of them. And that was a real helicopter. He went up and around. He sent it. Caution. There's certain new things. Bobby Joe Wilkie, thank you for being a follower out there on Signature Esports. Became a warrior over there. You're amazing. Thank you so much, Nate. Thank you for the like. Matt, thank you for the like. Anthony, thank you for the like. Brian Rinker, thank you for the like. Lisa Ann, thank you for the like. Dougie Higgins Jr., thank you for the like. Thank you for the shares as well. Much love to you. Appreciate you very much. Thank you to the likes out there on the grand old YouTube. And all of you fantastic watchers out there on the old Twitch channel. Much love. Much love. Let us see. Let it see. Let it see. Who's going to do what right here? Lucky Dog would have been. I believe it would have been the 9 on that situation. We'll have to take a look and see. 15 drivers. Keith Prince. Oh, Tyler Beverly. There he is. Tyler Beverly was your lucky dog there. Still 14 drivers on the lead lap. Lance Thompson coming off pit road. The 21 has some damage. The 51 is getting some of those repairs taken care of. And right now, Mark Beverly, your race leader, Hegdal, Cialino, Haas Beverly, Bill Hales, Kevin Winker, David Smith, Jesse Wise, Chris Cox, and Joey Means. Pat Baldwin into the 7. It finds himself at 11. He's going to have Dougie Higgins restarting right there. I think Dougie came in and went ahead and got some of that damage repaired, which is a smart move. He might have taken that extra set of tires. They had a long green flag run here, and there's nothing to say that this thing can't run green the entire race. If cautions come out late, that might be rough for him. A look from the cockpit view of your race leader. This is Mark Beverly enjoying a nice cold Coca-Cola. It's red, right? Love it. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Thank you to everybody out there for doing what you do. You're all amazing. Youngstown, Ohio. Elder to Haas, who's going to restart in fourth. Or Haas is the elder. Sorry about that. John Ciolino will be right behind. Hamburg, New York. Native is going to have Eric Hegel right up here. Travelers Rest, South Carolina. That Ford is ready to go. Chevy, Ford, 2 Chevys, another Chevy, and it looks like Bill Hales and the Toyota's back to 6th. And they're going to be rolling here, folks. Green flag. Through the gears they go. Hegdel's going to pick up second. Beverly made that clear. He's still accelerating out of the corner. Watch the drive. Little feather right there, up to speed. And on the backstretch he goes. Ciolino in third right now. It's going to have Bill Hales in fourth. 55 of 109 being completed halfway through this race. Haas Beverly back to 5th, still up 5 spots. Kevin Winker it's taken him a little while to figure this one out, but I think he has got it. He took that fast repair and hasn't looked back. There's the 67 of Smith. 5:15 of Chris Cox in the mix. There's Jesse Wise and a 69 of 10. Both those drivers up 10. Biggest movers of the race right there. I take that back. Lance Thompson right now trying to hold on. He's up 11, and he's really trying to get himself around. Dougie Higgins Jr. to pit road. Fastest driver on the racetrack. Guy I thought would have won here. And he's into pit road getting some stuff repaired here. I don't know what was going on there. I don't pretend to know, so he is on pit road. Mark Beverly out front, 0.4 of a second. I thought that Dougie was going to be able to finish some things here, get himself back out front. He's going to leave pit road now. Eric Hegel in the 58 in the 4, lap 58. In second, Ciolino in third. Dougie Higgins Jr. 2 laps down. He's leaving pit road. I do believe he's going to be out of pit road now, so he's going to have to do some work here. Catch himself back up. 13, 4, 33, 53, 22, 42, 67, 5:15. Joey Means in the 24. Jesse Wise in the 69. Now, if it runs green, there's a chance that Dougie might be able to pick something up here. Jeremy Talley as well. Tyler Beverly, Keith Prince. Keith Prince would be your lucky dog. Tyler Beverly right behind him, looking for that lucky dog spot. He gets himself real low to the apron. Beverly, Hegel, and Ciolino. That'll be your top 3. 49 laps left, folks. 49 minutes time by when they come around to the start-finish line. They're completing lap 60. I'll tell you what, they aren't done yet. So it's not that, it doesn't seem like that many laps, but it is a lot. All the rest of the drivers came in on 42. Smith came in on 43. He was your lucky dog on the caution prior. Joey Means in on 51. Pat Baldwin came in on 51 as well. Pat on the lead lap too. That's what's impressive about this. He came in and got fuel, I think, right sides, because it's almost a 10-second lap right there. Dougie Higgins Jr. came in, got himself a little bit of stuff repaired. There's the 2 of Talley. Little right side for both of those drivers. Higgins in the 41. Looking for Keith Prince, who's got a little left side damage as well, as you see Tyler Beverly in the mix with him. Tyler just trying to have a clean race truck this week. Last couple of weeks got himself involved in a few things, or got caught up in a few things. There's Lance Thompson in 13th right now. He is on the lead lap, but he's got a little struggle bus on that right side. Baldwin in at 7, and these guys are really floating. 41 fastest driver out there, 69 in front of him. That's Jesse Wise. And right there's the 2 of Tally dropping into the corner. That's how you set up your corner for a run. And Dougie Higgins Jr. with those brand new tires. I say brand new. He's lots of laps cleaner on the tire issue right there. So he's going to go around the 69 here. Dougie Higgins Jr. trying to work his way back around this racetrack. Keith Prince is the next driver he is tracking down. He's got about a full lap between he and Keith, so he's trying to work that around. Tyler Beverly in the mix. Lance Thompson in that 13. Trying to hold on to it. Pat Baldwin in the 7 right there with all of this traffic. There's a lot of traffic going on right here. It looks like rush hour. Roger Strickland in the 1. Trying not to battle the racetrack today. He's got that beautiful little paint scheme working for him. Got a little right side Darlington stripe. 13, 5/10, 6/10 of a second to Eric Hegdel. Eric is fast over a long haul. So is Mark Beverly, though. Don't count out Ciolino. Top 3 under a second between each other. Now a 1.1 second back to 3rd. Bill Hale's trying to pack punch here as well. He's got a little right side scrape. Caution. Dougie Higgins was trying to pass Tyler Puckett, and something happened. Nick Lawrence, Jeremy Talley, Tyler Puckett, Jesse Wise, all involved. Let's take a look. Ooh, in front of him. Nick Lawrence, the 5, the 2. Back out of here real quick. Let's see what happened. This will start a little bit further ahead. I do believe Nick Lawrence is going to be right there in that. Let's see, the 51. Right there with Dougie Higgins Jr. to the outside. Here's that look for you. Nick had the run. Nick went to the outside. 51 gave up the lane. Oh, a little net code. Sent them both. Little net code. A lot of net code. Dang. There it is. Fun run. Big Haas Motorsports. Part of the team over here for the Asphalt Outlaws Racing Series. The Winning Big Diecast sponsors the series as well. TheButtKicker.com, promo code AOR20. The MLL Bros, Youngstown's #1 Facebook podcast as well. Go check them out. Thank you to them for being a part of the Asphalt Outlaws Racing Series here in iRacing. That is their sponsor. Hegdel comes to pit road. Everybody coming to pit road. Tyler Beverly is going to get the lucky dog here. He's going to be able to come to pit road. Jesse Wise will still be a lap down. Dougie Higgins Jr. comes around, looks to get a free pass. And will be 1 lap down after it's all said and done. Mark Beverly leading the race off of pit road. I'm going to take a pause for the cause. I'll be right back with you as these guys get their stuff figured out. Tyler Beverly sitting on pit road. He's going to sit for as long as he can. Jesse Weiss coming to pit road. I think he was taking the free pass there, trying to take the free pass. We'll see what happens. I know the 17 is going to take a free pass here. I do believe Will Reinl right there looks to try to push some boundaries there. I know the lap down traffic was trying to get themselves to pit road. Dougie Higgins Jr. came in. He took his fast repair that he saved. It kind of made me wonder why he went to pit road twice. Just curious nature there. He's going to be 2 laps down still. Mark Beverly, Hegdal, Cialino, Hales, Beverly, Haas Beverly, Kevin Winker, Joey Means. Go get him, Hales, says AKA Wonder out there. Good to see you. Good to see you. Full send, right? Full send. Bill's the pole sitter. He is trying to work his way back up there. A little early. Well, I think it was a little early tire wear that put him where he needed to be. Now, the driver's going to be able to make it all the way to the end of the race on the tires and fuel that they have. It's going to be all about whether or not they choose to take all of that. We will see if they get a long green flag run here. It's going to be a good race. 39 laps to go when we go back to green. But they say cautions breed cautions in Darlington. Well, it's Darlington. Green flag's going to wave here in about, 20 seconds. No, I'm totally joking. Less than 20 seconds. How about 10? There it is. '13 gets a great restart. Hegdal's going to be right there. Cialino trying to apply the pressure there to the forward. The back bumper is going to be busy. Maybe. Corner exit real smooth, but Hegdal's going to have a run down the backstretch. High line run on the exit for the Ford made that work for him. Bill Hales in fourth, the Country Time Lemonade driver. There he is. Haas Beverly, Kevin Winker battling it out in the back. Mark Beverly trying to put a dent in points. Lance Thompson involved in something. Dave Smith caution, 5th one of the race. 4th one for incident. And man, oh man. Nerd Steele and Nerd Things podcast. You can check him out on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple iTunes, all that stuff. Let's take a look. Here's what happened. It was kind of a weird start to the race right there, restart to the race right there, but we'll see. Here's the 21. A little off pace. Did he get... happened in front of him. Oh, no. Oh, no. Innocent bystander. He was even braking. So the 67 looked like he was free. That would have been Dave Smith right here. Watch the exit right here. He's down really low, and he's free right there. Oh, and the 515 helps him around a little bit. And then... trying to hold on to the brakes, and the 21 was slowing down. Unfortunate. 515. That was not the 515's fault. I promise you. He helped him around a little bit, but there's not much you can do whenever a truck is that loose. And iRacing says there's contact when there's no contact. There's about a foot there between the two trucks. It does happen. But guess what? There's a second helicopter award. And we'll talk about the MLO Bros, Youngstown's #1 Facebook podcast. You can find them on Facebook and go check them out because they've got a lot of good information. If you like podcasts like I do, then you're really gonna like what they have to say. I'm an information kind of guy. I like things that not only spark my interest in the real world, but of course gaming and kind of the nerdy things that I like as well. So. There's a lot of good information out there that you can get from folks, especially when it comes to real estate and investment opportunities that you have with that. So, Youngstown, those guys just know their stuff. So go check them out. The MLO Bros. That is Mike Lima Oscar MLO Bros on Facebook. They go live Tuesday and Thursday at 8:30 p.m., but you can go back and rewatch them on their Facebook page as well. So much love to the guys out there. Appreciate them. The Winning Bid Diecast Auctions also has a Facebook page. You need to go check them out because they have some really, really, really fantastic ways that they sell diecasts and memorabilia and stuff like that. So go check them out. Super awesome dude. I like great companies. I like people that invest into gaming and gamers because they're just wonderful. You know what I mean? Something new coming up for me. I am filling out all of the paperwork, and hopefully here in the next 3 to 4 months, the preview version for Anarchy Day 1 will be available on Steam as a beta for folks to try out and test for me. I appreciate all the work and all that stuff. I do have a Trello that I'm going to post a link in my Discord for. I've posted it in Discord, but I'm going to post the updated one so that way folks can get in there and keep up with that. If you want to keep up with that, I appreciate you. We're gonna indie publish it and do it all ourselves and try our best to put our hands in the cookie jar in the gaming industry. Maybe make something that grabs some attention so we can make a AAA game later on. That's what I'm working on. So using the Unreal Engine and learning about Unreal 5. I've been building it in 4.27 and or 4.27 and I'm excited to use Unreal 5. We're gonna try to release it in Unreal 5 if it comes out in the next couple of months, but we'll see. If not, we'll make the conversion later on. Pace Truck is off. Asphalt Outlaws Racing Series. Green flag. Beverly Hegel. Hales gets a good launch on the outside. It's going to have a 33 of Cialino to the inside. Woo, little dicey. 53 holding onto it. Man, yeah, I wish I'm acting like I have a wheel in front of me, like I'm helping this situation. Haas, Beverly, Kevin Winker side by side. Kevin had a better restart right there, so he's going to be able to try to send it in the corner. 22 is going to be right there with him. 3 and 4, very busy. 24, Joey Means right behind. Looks like the 42 of Kevin Winker is going to make that clear. Haas, Beverly in 6th now, and a whole lot of action happening. Lucky dog that last time was Pat Baldwin. He's back on the lead lap. Now that right side damage is still playing a factor, but he's still rolling 69. The first driver 1 lap down as Keith Prince is the driver he is tracking down. Keith there right behind him. Keith is going to make the pass now. The battle for the lucky dog belongs to those two drivers as they continue to move forward. Mark Beverly out front. 11 drivers on the lead lap. Hagdell ready to roll. Tyler Beverly came in on 73. Was able to get a little bit of that little touch-up damage taken care of. Take some tires. And right now it's going to be cruising. Beverly, the Mark Kind, he's going to be there in that number 13. He's trying to clear some extra area because Hagdell catches him on the front stretch. And the 4 utilizes the same line on the back, basically out of the track everywhere. And he's starting to really pick some things up. Jesse Wise gets back around Keith Prince. Keith Prince in the 3 truck back here, slow down the backstretch. Something going on there. I don't know if there's some contact between the two drivers. Either way, it's insane. Hagdell going for the lead here. Beverly to the outside, side by side of the corner. Mark Beverly's going to be able to carry this stretch here. This is the turn 2 exit. You come down to the backstretch. I'm sorry, that was the turn 3 and 4. 3 and 4 runs high. 1 and 2, you egg it in. You go down low, you let the truck drift up, and you exit low, like what Mark is doing right there. Second lane exit's not bad for him. And into 3 and 4, you're going to want to run as mid-lane and high as you can, be able to carry that throttle all the way out the corner. Hagdell really making it work. Cialino in 3rd as John really pushes his truck every which way that he can. 81 of 109 for the drivers. And we're going to throw it on exciting. You're going to see exactly what's happening here, folks. Pause for the cause. on my end. Enjoy the race, and I'll be right back with you in just a moment. 81 of 109. It's going to be fun. Front four having a ton of fun. The butt kicker, 25 laps to go, makes it 24 to go this time by. Nick Lawrence had an issue. I want to see here happen on his lap 80. Let's see what happened to Nick here. As we'll see as they get into the turn here. He and Dave Smith kind of collected it. Oh, 69. Bounces it off the wall, gets into the 51 there. Excuse me. And then Dave Smith, we'll take a look at this one real quick. I think he might have blown his engine there, so we'll have to look at it. Eric Hagel out front. Down the front stretch, 22 laps to go. Caution, Keith Prince involved. 6th caution of the race, 5 for incident. And we'll take a look here. Here's the number 3 truck. Wonder if he comes off the wall here or gets into the bottom. He's right there. 515. Oh man. The 515 got into the wall. The old tires did it. And Keith Prince in the number 3 truck. Able to at least roll forward. Eric Hagel, your race leader, 21 laps to go. 6th caution. And it's been fun. Been real fun. There it is. I wondered what happened. There it is. My Facebook video was disappearing on me for a while, and that is why. Give me a follow on Facebook, facebook.com/signature esports, and, of course, twitch.tv/signature esports. A pleasure to have everybody here tonight. Much love to you. Last-ditch effort for the drivers. Some of them are just going to come in and take tires, I do believe. I don't know if anybody's wanting to go ahead and take fuel. Kevin Winker comes around. I do believe he was... he came in on 67. I don't know that he was the lucky dog or what. There's, the 69 is going to be the lucky dog. Jesse Wise going around. He will be your lucky dog. He's going to be the 12th driver on the lead lap. Chris Cox will be up there as well. came in on 67, so they're going to be trying to make that work. We'll see what they do here. Jesse Wise, an opportunity for him to come into pit road here. Got some right side damage, but he's at least on the lead lap. Dougie Higgins Jr., I believe, still a lap. Yeah, he is still a lap down. He's going to get the free pass here. That's going to happen. So he'll be back on the lead lap. So he came in on 66. If there's another caution that he can avoid, well, then he'll have some good things. Was that Will? Somebody. It was Will. Will must be having some net issues out there. Not quite sure. Check out the social media platforms. Carl, thank you for becoming a follower out there. Much love on the Warrior side. I appreciate you very much. YouTube, you folks are amazing. Thank you very much as well. Make sure you hit that like button for me. Give us some of that good old-fashioned Darlington Speedway love out there for the iRacing community. Hope these drivers find more, be more, do more, and be a part of... Oh, Winker went up into the wall right there. Maybe he's trying to flare out that front nose just a little bit. Who knows? Mark Beverly in the 13. Took back over the lead on his pit stop. Eric Hegdel back to second now. Tyler Beverly will be in fourth. John Cialino in fifth. Bill Hales in sixth. That is super interesting. Because we have all three Beverleys inside the top 10. Somebody you don't want to count out is that guy right there. Darlington's his track. I have a feeling. If I had to pick a winner, I don't. Could be anybody. I mean, Dougie was super fast. He needs a lap though. He was the driver that I thought was going to be able to dominate here. He was really slow on pit road, and to put him back in the mix, and I'm not sure why he was slow. He might have been trying to make some adjustments. A lot of drivers had to go around him on pit road. Hopefully, like I said, they didn't get any black flags out of that, because if you pass on pit road, you can get a black flag if you pass on the inside. So that's just kind of the way iRacing scores things. But, however, he's able to make it work and make it stick, and kind of the way things roll for him. Winker's going to have the outside lane. Mark Beverly will be there in the inside. Mark took tires. Tyler took a set. I think he took some right side, so we'll see exactly what he's going to be able to do in that 45 to the outside of Eric Hegdel. John Cialino, Bill Hales, Haas Beverly, Joey Means, Pat Baldwin, Lance Thompson, and Dougie Higgins Jr. will be a lap down. Still needs another lap here after he took the free pass. 18 to go. Green flag waves. 13, better restart. There to the inside. 42 up high. New tires passing him very quickly. 13 comes around. 17 laps to go here. Darlington's been a ton of fun here, and now the 33 gets around. He's going to be in third. Cialino trying to make it work. 42 of Winker trying to pull some stops off. Tyler Beverly still going to be, he's going to be faster. A top 5 night for him possibly if he can hold it together. Bill Hales still looking for that top 5. He's going to be there to the inside of the 45. Drops way low. Holy cow. The 45 goes up into the wall right there, thinking that that was going to be the line. Bill made that stick down there, and that was a run. Lance Thompson having an issue here. He is stopped on the track. He is trying to get himself rolling. We're lucky there's no caution right there. Mark Beverly rolling. Bill Hales trying to catch up to the field. In fourth now, 2.4 back, trying to will that truck to these two right here. Eric Hegdel, 15 laps to go, trying to do the same thing that he did before. Haas Beverly trying to get to the back bumper. I'm sorry, Tyler Beverly trying to get to the back bumper of Haas Beverly. Haas just pulled that one out of the way. John Cialino just ran the fastest lap of the race, 29.38. Trevor, what's going on? Good to see you out there, Trevor. Much love to you, brother. Congrats on the Road to Pro win yesterday. Much love to you, brother, and thank you for the like. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. Got to go back and like all these comments. That's for darn sure, because I forgot. Whoop. Oh, go back. Go back. .33, screaming fast. He is tracking down these two. These two are bumping to nose to bumper. The more they fight, the more this guy rolls into the corner. He's still faster. He's faster than the top two. Hegdal. Where did Eric go? No. No. Eric Hegdal, I do believe, is out of the race. I wonder if he disconnected. Oh, no. 33 of Cialino trying to put on some moves. Bill Hales still trying to catch 2.4 back. No, man. Eric Hegdal out of the race. Little disconnect, I think, happened there. 41 gets himself around. He's going to be the driver looking for the lucky dog here. He would need 2 cautions to put himself in the race again. Nick Lawrence leaving pit road. He got his truck fixed, so he's out there to complete a few more laps. 10 laps to go. Beverly, 3/4 of a second over Cialino. Appreciate you, Trevor. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. Look at that run he got. Oh, man. 13 big checkup. There's a lot of traffic with him. 51's going to be right there as well. Cialino catches about 0.3 of a second. $50 stars. 2-week streak for Trevor. Thank you very much for the 50 stars out there on Facebook, brother. Appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you. Much love to you. Every star counts. And Facebook doubles that, so thank you very much. Beverly, 9 laps to go. Cialino had a run there. And I think a little bit of lap traffic helped out the run a little bit, but now he's kind of backed up. He's going to have to really work at. Beverly ran a 30.06, Cialino 30.43. This guy right here in the hunt for the lead with 8 laps to go. Haas Beverly in 4th, Kevin Winker in 5th. A good run, very good run. Laps dwindling down here in the Darlington 140. Tyler Beverly in 10th. Chris Cox right in front of him by about 1.5 seconds. Jesse Wise in the 69 coming around. Looks like the 41 of Dougie Higgins Jr. Still one of the fastest drivers out there. Had to deal with some lap traffic a little bit. Still trying to make it push. Eric Hegdal counted out of the race. And now leaving pit road to finish the race. How unfortunate for him. He was right there. Right there. Mark Beverly, John Cialino, Bill Hales. Your top 3. Cialino falling back. Ran the took us off of that truck. And Bill Hales gained about 0.2 of a second over the last 3 laps. Will need some help here in order to have a big run at the number 13. The 53 gets right to the back bumper of Nick Lawrence there. I say right, he's about a car length, 2 car lengths away from the back bumper. He needs this right here. 0.7 of a second. And Mark Beverly, 2 seconds the difference, 2.2 now as Bill Hales tries to battle the corner here. 51 up high. Nick Lawrence rolling. Mark Beverly rolling as well. Nathan Dahl into pit lane. Oh, Rhino in 14th. He was able to rebound as well. Gets that truck on par. The 3 of Keith Prince. He is inside. Actually, he's right where he started. Congrats on that. Roger Strickland in 12th. He is 2 laps down. Dougie Higgins Jr. right there. Mark Beverly, 3 laps to go. Had himself a pretty impressive night here at Darlington. He and Eric Hagel would have had probably one of the best battles to the end, I think. Something happened to the connection for Eric. He's in 15th, though, so he's at least there, and he's at least able to complete some laps. He's going to be super fast here. He's far too many laps down now, though. 2 laps to go. 3 and 4 for the 13. As we see that Bronco really hold on to it. White flag's going to wave this time by. Is the butt kicker, promo code AOR20 Alpha Oscar Romeo 20 is the promo code right there. The last 25 laps have been thrilling to see. And these drivers really pushed it, really made it stick, made it work. Ciolino trying to close it down just a little bit, but the checkered flag waves. And the race winner is Mark Beverly, who battles very hard to make this win his own. And the Winnipeg Diecast Auctions race winner right there. Very good. Good run. And a good way to hold off at the end there. That was pretty darn fantastic. John Ciolino will be second. Bill Hales third. And those drivers had a good run at the end as well. Stick around. Post-race interviews coming up as they start to settle in and not challenge themselves too much. Coming. And he finally parallel parks it. Oh, he's stuck. He's stuck. Oh, he's stuck on the wall. Hey, Carly, lots of things going on. I understand. I understand. Hey, he's unstuck. Here's the 22, Haas Beverly. Haas finished 4th there today. What a good race for him, too. Man, oh, man. All right, waiting for our drivers to join, seeing where they're going to be at. What they're going to do. A little run for them. Oh, somebody got creamed there. Holy. Oh. Mark had a good race here today. He really did. Let's talk. You know what? Let's talk to John. John's ready. We'll talk to John. John, how are you doing today? Congratulations on a P2 finish here. And what a fantastic run you had. Did you kind of burn him up there towards the end? Because you made it run, man.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I actually ended up hitting the wall. I had a couple of nervous laps there towards the end, and I wasn't running my line like I needed to. So that was pretty much it.
And man, you were on par with that Skull 33 today. It looked like Darlington was a lot of fun for you. I know that you had a couple of cautions, but for the most part, able to keep yourself clean. Making a run there at the end when you have about 20 to 21 laps to go. What is it like to get yourself kind of worked up into that situation? Because the nerves at Darlington are always what get me if we have a late restart.
It is. It's all about hopefully. Like I got lucky all night long. I kept getting the inside lane too. Like that was huge the whole time. And then it was getting through the traffic, coming through one and two, and then just settling in, and then hit my marks and not really worrying about the trucks around me too much, but other just worrying about making sure I was taking care of myself.
Yeah, big GG's in the chat for you, John. It was a fun race to call, and this was a lot more calm than what I've seen from not from here, but from Darlington yesterday with the Wheels America Cup Series and the trucks today. I've seen a lot more cautions in some of the races, and you guys really panned out and really did a pretty darn good job. I know contact and the inside of this racetrack doesn't throw a caution, but still to see the drivers be able to hold on to it. What does that speak to the volume of what you guys got going on here?
No, I think it's doing great. Since we restarted at the beginning of the year, we had a lot of cautions on some pretty easy tracks, and everyone's starting to feel know how everybody else runs, and it's really turned into a really good league here. I mean, I'm really proud of everybody with the amount of cautions tonight. Really wasn't much at all.
John, congratulations, P2 finish. Good night and points for you. Give you shout outs, man. It's your time.
Yeah, I just want to shout out to you, Jason. Thanks a lot for what you do here, and my wife and the family that let me go and do this all the time. And if only they knew how much I've spent on all this, they'd probably kill me.
But don't tell them. Don't tell them. My man, we'll see you next week. Have a great rest of your weekend.
All right, thanks. You too, bud.
That's the man, John Cialino, in the number 33 makes it work. Let's talk to your race winner, Mr. Mark Beverly, who there at the end, you and Hegdal were battling it out. Had that late caution. You guys come in, you get the lead back, you get a good jump. He starts to close the distance, and then boom, he's gone. And then you walk away with it here. What's it like, man? Darlington's great. You've been strong at a lot of racetracks, and another win here in the series for you. Tell me about this one.
Yeah, so I hate to see that for Eric, first off, because I thought it was going to be a pretty exciting finish. I thought it would probably come to the line on the last lap. We were going to have some fun there. But yeah, other than that, I just tried to stay out front because it's hard to pass here. So when he got around me right before that caution, I knew my chance might be in pit road. So I just kept it close to him and then tried to get out before him, which worked in the end. So, but yeah, just tried to keep the truck clean and off the wall here. That's really the main thing. You're fighting this track.
You won the race off pit road on the last caution by almost 0.4 of a second. That's not that much.
Right, yeah, and every little tenth counts here in racing. You know how it goes. So I'm just
That's what I think. I mean, at least in the in the grand scheme of things, I've seen close finishes, and I've seen, I've had one race where the front two lapped the field, and then it came down to those two at the end. Those are the fuel strategy races. I tell everybody all the time, and if you've watched any of the broadcasts in the past, you know that these are my favorite races because it comes down to where you go to pit road, how you come to pit road, how you get off of pit road. But at short tracks or intermediate tracks like this, my favorite thing about it is that this is a driver's track. Routine racing is what makes this really special, especially keeping the truck clean. But everybody got a little bit of contact tonight. Everybody got a Darlington stripe.
oh yeah, no doubt. I even had one myself. But like you said, yeah, just trying to keep the truck clean here and keep in rhythm because this is definitely a rhythm track.
We like rhythm tracks. Mark, congratulations on a race win here. Another one in the series. It's been great to see what you guys have been able to do. And that's going to really give you a good boost in points coming up into the latter part of the schedule. I say latter part. We're getting into the big first third of the schedule. Darlington this week. We're going to go to Homestead, Miami next week. What's your plans for Homestead?
So Darlington, I thought was one of my worst tracks, but seemed to figure it out here. But Homestead's probably just as bad for me. So we'll see how it goes. Just try to keep your tires underneath you. There is really the main goal for that race. So we'll see how it goes.
And figuring out how to run the high line. Congratulations, winning throwback night. You also get 25 extra doll hairs coming your way, and much love to you. Give a shout outs, Mark. Another race win here in the series.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks to you putting on a great show for us. Thanks to everybody watching out there. Thanks to our sponsors that make it possible. Winning Bid, Diecast, Buck Kicker, and MLO Bros podcast. And thanks to everybody that makes this possible. All the admins. So, been a really fun season so far. So.
And it's not over. It's going to be a ton of fun. Mark, congratulations once again. We'll see you. We'll see you on the flip side, bro.
Yep, we'll catch you later.
That's the number 13. Mark Beverly has a phenomenal night, and the most popular driver in chat tonight, Mr. Bill Hales, finishes third. Bill, I think that you finished third regardless of what happens. I think with the way the race happens, we know that Eric had those things that were going on. Had things gone a little bit differently, I think the traffic would have flowed, and you were flying around this racetrack. Walk us through this one. You started on the pole, you finished in third. It just seems like Darlington was your track.
Oh, yeah, I love the track, man. It's a blast to drive, especially when you get on old tires. But started on the pole. As long as you're out front and you're in clean air, man, you can just basically run wide open through 1 and 2, and then burp it going into 3 and 4, and drag the brake. Got behind, after the first segment, and then just had to run in traffic. And then on that last restart, I was started 6th, but the second and fourth place cars both were on old tires, so I had to work my way around those guys, and I got around Haas, and then they were just too far out ahead of me. I had used up my tire sets in those 5 or 6 laps to get around those other cars. But a great run, so season's going along pretty well right now.
Bill, we're going to go to Homestead next week, and tell me about what you think that track's going to bring for the Truck Series here.
I think everybody was in the top 5, plus the 4 are going to be really strong at that track. Whole thing there is momentum and not getting into the wall. So we'll see. Have to put in some practice. It's not one of my better tracks, but I like it. But we had a good team tonight. I think we got the top 4 positions. So that's a good night.
It's a lot of fun to see. You guys did a phenomenal job. Bill, congratulations. Taking that Toyota, keeping that Toyota inside the podium finish here. Give you shout outs. Your time, brother.
Oh yeah, man. To you, man. Signature E, Outlaw, the league, and all our sponsors. And again, always haul out my wife because she sponsors a truck and allows me to race. That's pretty much it, man.
I appreciate you, Bill. Bill Hales, your P3 finisher, the pole sitter tonight. Points all around for him. And he's going to have a phenomenal weekend. I'm sure of it. Tell your wife I said thank you for you racing out here, because then I get to talk to you too.
I will, brother. It's good seeing you and talking to you, Jason.
You too. Bill Hales getting back in it. Love it all. I appreciate everybody out there. Thank you all so very much for tuning in tonight. Big special thank you to the Asphalt Outlaws Racing Series, MLO Bros, the Winning Bid Diecast Auctions, and of course, and always, thebuttkicker.com, promo code AOR20 for 20% off at checkout. And of course, and always, you guys out there, you are all phenomenal. You're fantastic. I just love what you do. And we'd like to see all of you in the future. Switch over to Twitch. You'll be able to watch us do some gaming and all that fantastic stuff. And yeah, just gonna have a good day. Just gonna have a good weekend. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you to Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast for being our caution sponsor here at Signature Esports. Thank you to Maximus Sports Cards for being a fantastic place for me to get sports cards. Thank you to Texas Family Racing for being a part of my schedule and what they do out there. And thank you to all the supporters out there. Thank you to the Stars for Trevor. Thank you for all the shares. Thank you for the donations. Thank you to everything that folks do out there. I always appreciate you. And of course, and always, I want you to get out there, love somebody, hold somebody, find somebody, tell them that they're amazing, because you are all amazing and you're all warriors here for the SC. I appreciate you. We'll see you in the next one.